Dua Al-Qadir, an audiologist and a passionate freelance artist specializing in resin art. With a bachelor's degree in hearing and speech sciences, she blends her professional expertise with her love for creativity. Her artistic journey includes creating unique resin pieces, mixed media art, and customized designs. She has showcased her talent in exhibitions and art festivals. She continues to inspire through her art and innovation.
We are back to our show again, Beyond the Craft, and we are in the workshop with our distinguished guest. So let's welcome all of us, the artist Dua Al-Khidr. Hello and welcome to our show.
Hello, Mr. Abdulaziz. Welcome to my workshop.
It's our privilege. Thank you so much for the invitation. I saw an amazing work behind us.
Thank you.
Different type of work like in acrylic and resin and mixing together.
Yeah.
But before all of this, I am very curious to know, because we already learned and we know before on the off-air that you are an audiologist.
Yes.
So it's different category.
Yeah.
How come like in a medicine field go to the art field?
Yeah. First, I know about my hobby while I was a kid. I was drawing too much, drawing enemies. Then in the university, I was searching to the art. When I decided to go to the university, actually it was hard to choose if I'll study art or I'll study medicine, which also I want.
Which one you want to pick?
Actually, I picked the medicine.
Okay.
The medicine field, يعني.
Better.
To help people, I feel it's humanity more, but I have my hobby in art. So I decided to study the medicine, work in the medical field as a specialist, and develop my art talent. Then in the university, I was just looking for the art activities in the university, and I participated in exhibitions. Yeah, 2 exhibitions. Then even when I took my job, even after my job, I was developing myself in arts.
Nice. The small background introduction you already mentioned to the viewers. Now I want to take all of them to give you plenty of questions.
Sure.
First of all, you already sharing with us, you told us like you choose to be an audiologist in the medicine field. It's more a humanity. There is any story behind this, like you felt, no, I have to go with the humanity instead of art?
No, but while we were kids, most of the people are saying you will be a doctor, better to study a doctor, and we study hard and we get the good
degree.
Marks, the very excellent marks. So then you feel that okay, I'll study in the medicine team, in the medicine faculty. Then I will develop the talent on the other side to be better, yeah.
And this is a good thing. Like you thought, like you told me, like usually in our families, you are a doctor, or be an engineer, or maybe a lawyer.
Yeah.
So from that time, you put in your mind, I have to follow the medicine field.
Yeah.
But along all these years, you still go with drawing.
Yes, because it's a stress relief. Also, you have most of the time you have a stress, responsibilities. So it's nice to have something that you like, to do it, to draw, to sing, to read, anything with your life responsibilities. Yes.
And there is also something else. Do you remember your first artwork ever?
Yeah.
How long?
Actually, it was in the university. It was acrylic also, and because of the studying situation and the exams and the hard
circumstance.
Yes, it took maybe 3 months because I'm not going to the workshop too much.
Did he took it with you in the faculty?
No, they didn't accept to give it to me. When after I finish, I graduate, I told them I need to take my artworks. They told me no, keep it as a memory from you to
and
us.
You put your signature also?
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Same like this one or the old ones?
No, old.
Old one.
I think every 5 years I have a new signature, depending on my maybe emotions. That
Emotions.
time.
Every time you like to change your signature
Yeah.
from time to time.
Yeah, and sometimes it's depend on the artwork itself.
Because there is something here, signatures in Arabic, the other in English.
In
So,
yeah.
so Arabic like 5 years ago,
Yeah,
or between
لا يعني 3 years.
3 years, and the English the new one
Yes.
with the resin. So now back again. That time when you find yourself, you want to paint in acrylic. Who brought you the colors and the brushes? that time?
Sure, my family.
Family, huh?
Yeah, they supported me too much, and now also my husband is supporting me to do my artwork and to make it as a business also.
So it's all between all together.
Yes.
Even here we have a chit chat. We saw people working in the workshop. This is normal. We hear this kind of sound because we are in the workshop.
Yes.
That's normal.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
like this kind of sound? You feel like you are at home?
Yes, I here I feel really I'm at home and I get the encouragement of everyone, and also I like to be in the art atmosphere. يعني here if I'm coming here I will finish maybe my painting in 2 hours, but if I'm working, for example, at home or alone, maybe I will not finish it. I'll feel bored. Maybe I'll feel I'm lazy. I'll complete it again.
So it's here the stress relief.
Yes.
Because you are working in the medicine field, you have too many patients, even
Yes.
you have your family, you have your own things to do. So you always be curious and always eager to come here
Yes.
for your time. This is
Yes.
like dua time.
Me time. Yes.
Your time.
It is.
So every time you be more creative. How long when you're driving your car before you come to the workshop, you're thinking about your new artwork?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Sometimes I'm thinking what I'll do, what I can create new things while I'm coming here.
And even in your colleague, like this is like a good fine art studio here, and you see too many different kind.
Yeah.
And sometimes you like to be in a community artist, or you like to draw alone.
No, in community artists.
Why community more important?
They encourage each other. You get the inspirations from other. You will get ideas. They will encourage you. Sometimes you feel that, oh, I think no, it's not perfect. No, it's nice. They will encourage you. They will give you ideas to complete, to get a new.
It's like a competition or motivation. Which one?
For me, it's motivation.
Motivation. Nice. And there is something else. Did you try to draw live in front of people, like bunch of people?
Yeah.
How was the experience?
It's nice. Actually, also I'm going to art gatherings with some of the artists outside. We draw outside in cafes, sometimes in open places. It's nice. We are encouraging each other, and the people are coming. They ask about what we are doing. Most of the people are saying that we have the talent. I drew it before. I like to try. So it's nice.
So if they participate with you, did you give like a brush for somebody?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Did you do it? You give brush to somebody and drew something?
Yeah, I did it before.
So how
I
was
was
the...
in cafe, someone asked me, are you drawing? What are you drawing? And we were chatting about the talents that she had. Then she told me, I'm busy, I stopped drawing. Then I told her, okay, try. Then when she tried, she said, then I will try it. And now we are friends.
You are good friends now.
Yes.
So this is the incident, like you initiate your initiative, like you give her your tool, try.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is it like we call it art is a universal language? It's for humanity. Also
Yeah.
same like the medicine.
Yes.
Same.
Yes. Sure.
Because you see people smile.
Yes.
And people emotion.
Yeah, and you get a satisfaction, a nice feeling after you encourage someone to follow his dream. Or sometimes when I give art piece to anyone, he feel that it's nice. I like it. I hang it in my house. So it's nice also.
And also there's something else, like you mentioned about your family always supported you, because the family is the first step for any success.
Yes,
when
sure.
you were young, your biggest family and your other family, you have a workshop at your home also, or like a place you can draw.
Yeah.
That's right.
I have it. Yes.
But they encourage you
It's small, يعني. It's
for quick work,
a quick work, yeah, and for resin also.
for resin also. I saw you already artwork. It's between acrylic and even resin and mixed together.
Yes.
Can you differentiate about the difference between acrylic and resin?
Sure, it's so different because the acrylic, it needs the basics of drawing first. You need to know how to draw, to make the measurements for the artwork, and it's different. You are dealing with the colors, mixing the colors. Now for the resin it's a material that you can mix it with a hardener. So you need to put it in a mold or to put it on a canvas as I do. It's more pouring. Also you are mixing the colors, but you need to try more. You need to know the measurements, how to use the equipments. But for me, I like to mix them together because I have the talent to draw, so I didn't want to forget it after I use the resin. So I mixed them together.
Acrylic and even resin, it's not difficult and even it's not easy. You have to practice a lot.
Sure.
And different experiences with the colors, with the tools, with the brushes.
Yes.
So let's focus a little bit about acrylic. Drawing in the canvas is different.
Yes.
The way,
Sure.
the technique, you have
Yes.
to be in a good
Yes.
shape, always
Yeah.
focusing.
Yeah.
It's not easy to mix the colors, right?
Sure. Yeah. It needs also practicing. You need to know the colors, how to mix them, to make the shadow and light. This is the basic in your drawing.
And even the techniques you do, like between surrealism and realistic
Yeah,
and portrait,
sure.
all
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, sure.
And the resin also the same. I saw you do different kind of shapes.
Also, the resin has other techniques, different techniques. You can choose your technique depending on the result that you want,
Okay.
and the finishing that you need to have it. And also resin, it's not only about the colors or pigmentations. You can preserve inside flowers. You can preserve, also I preserved coffee beans. You can preserve anything, any memory for you in the resin. So you can make a decorations with resin. You can make a piece, art piece. But for the acrylic, it's on the canvas, or you can also use the acrylic on other mediums.
Acrylic and also we call it resin and different kinds. It's all about messages.
Sure.
So your messages are unique. Something are friendly, entertainment, live, thoughtful. You like to people to think.
Yes, I like my ideas and feeling to reach them when they look at my art paintings.
And even we are very curious to know more about your art painting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Always ready. So dear viewers, we're going to continue our conversation with our distinguished guest, the artist Dua Al Khadr, after this break. So stay tuned.
Resin art is a mesmerizing fusion of science and creativity, offering endless possibilities to bring imagination to life. It begins with a liquid resin mixed with a hardener to create a glossy, glass-like substance that can be molded, poured, and sculpted. Artists use resin to craft everything from abstract paintings and functional home decor to intricate jewelry and customized designs. The process is as dynamic as the results. Resin can be tinted with pigments, infused with glitter, or layered to create stunning depth and texture. Once poured, it hardens into a durable, transparent surface that enhances colors and adds a captivating finish. The beauty of resin art lies in its unpredictability. Every pour is unique, capturing moments of fluid movement that freeze in time. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, resin art requires patience and precision. The mixing, pouring, and curing stages demand attention to detail and a deep understanding of how the material interacts with its environment. Artists push boundaries, experimenting with techniques like embedding objects, creating ocean waves, or achieving marbled effects. Whether you're an artist or an admirer, resin art invites you to explore the harmony between control and chaos, offering a medium where creativity truly knows no bounds.
We are back to our show again with our distinguished guest, the artist Dua Al Khadr. We spoke before the break about her journey. Now we are very curious to know about the tools and the techniques. Acrylic is different than resin,
Yes,
and mixing
sure.
together is different, like combining two techniques together.
Yeah.
Let's go first of all about the acrylic.
Yes.
What kind of brushes you use? The tall one, the long one, or all kinds?
Actually, it's depending on the
Artwork?
itself, about the result that you want to be. If it's hard, if you want it to be hard, if you want it to be soft. So depending on what I want.
Situation.
Yeah.
As in, okay. So what about the colors you're mixing in the same palette or different colors? It's all mixed together with the same palette. You always work in the same one?
no, it's different depending also if it's a big artwork or if it's if I want something
Quick.
quick, I use different palettes.
I noticed when you do some artwork, and even we saw you before between the breaks how you're working, your hand goes, even your art goes. You're looking to us and you know what you are doing.
Yeah.
You reach the level, you know what you are doing.
Yes, after trials, so many trials and experience, that's the good thing.
Especially in the resin, we saw you how you put
Yes.
the colors and
Yeah.
and you're talking and you put, you know what you do.
Sure, you will be familiar with the technique, so
Technique.
it's easier for
So
you.
this is dua technique. We get it from the camera
Inshallah.
already. So back, this is what we call for the acrylic. So for the resin, we already spoke to you about
Yeah.
your technique. You're familiar with the technique. This is like we call it dua's technique, or this is the common technique?
Actually, I'm mixing technique, يعني more than one technique.
Okay.
For me, okay, I'm seeing videos, I'm seeing other artworks. For me, I like to have a unique piece.
Okay.
Even if I like an idea or get the inspiration from it, for me, I like to have my touch in the piece, the art piece itself. If you will see it, you will not see any other
Style. Similar.
Yeah, similar style. Yes.
So you love to be always unique.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That's
me.
why I mix them together.
Yeah, you want to be something new.
Yes.
And because you participate in too many different exhibitions, and people, when they're seeing your artwork on one for governmental sector and a private sector exhibitions, the perspective when you, now I will not ask you about the acrylic and resin, when you merge about them combined, how would you see the reaction of the audience?
Most of them are just asking, is it only resin, or you make the colors acrylic before, or how you mix them together, why you are putting the resin coat on the acrylic. Sometimes they want to see see it before the resin, after the resin, to check the difference between them.
And how, like you're doing first, you do the resin first, then acrylic, or acrylic after resin?
No, if it's acrylic and resin, first I'll do the acrylic to make it as a base for the canvas. Also because the resin, if it comes inside the material, inside the canvas, maybe it will absorb it.
Okay.
So better to have a layer of colors, so many colors. Sometimes I put so many layers.
I can't tell.
Yeah, then I'll put the resin itself with some mixed media.
And also there is something else. The artwork behind you with the lady with the moon, it gives a message. I know, art, it's a message already.
Yes.
So why did you thought to do this kind of indirect messages? You love to be unique, and even you like people to think?
And when I see any picture, I look to the hidden message.
Okay.
I like also I like the idea that
To show people.
to show the people and to keep the message to keep the message open for each one.
And you hear the discussion.
Yes.
Nice. This is what we called about your artwork, and behind you there doesn't look like a flower, but maybe it's not a flower. Am I right or wrong?
لا, it's flower.
Nice. So I win already.
Yeah.
So the colors you put here, purple, the blue, and even little bit brownish, but it's between two main colors, right? Three colors? Three.
Three colors.
Which
yeah.
are
As you said, blue, purple, and brown.
brown. When you mix it together, you make it more mix. You keep the time with it.
For me, this one, it was acrylic, and I like the effects, the shadows of the colors. So that's why I make it as acrylic. Then I put the resin to give it more luxurious effect.
Okay, these we consider about your artwork about the flower, which I win already.
Yes.
So about the other works behind me, this is a huge message for our families, and also in Palestine. The good thing, you draw it in a different kind of acrylic work.
Yeah.
But you make it in the way of, you already put the brush is different. You increase the brush in the middle and you make it faded. Why you do
Yes.
this technique?
Because first I want to focus on the kid himself.
Okay.
That's the message. From 2 years we are just feeling the pain of what's happening in Palestine. My heart feeling was for the kids. So that's why I wanted to focus on the kid himself, and to get the message that of what's happening, the genocide. which is
That's why we
happening
call
there.
it art is a universal
Yes.
language and message, and it's a good way.
Yeah.
You mention it in a good way with the destroying and the
Yes.
person and the kid and
Yeah.
everything, and he's playing football.
Yes.
So still he have a hope.
They took his childhood, but that's why we feel that art is expressing. You're expressing your feeling in that time. In that time, I couldn't do anything or just drawing about what's happening, and also my resin was all about the maps, the brochures, and everything about Palestine. So that's why it's affecting our feeling, and we are sending the message.
Very nice from you and very noble from you. You did this an amazing work to already commemorate and also to delegate and to show people about the message for
Yeah.
the world. This is important.
It's the
Least thing you can do.
least thing, yeah.
And it is like for humanity similar for your
Yes.
job. So this kind of artwork in acrylic and even resin, you have a huge challenge because we don't talk about only the experience. We don't talk about the cost. For sure, there is other certain challenge like work time or something effort,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can you tell us more about the challenge you are facing every time?
For me, the first challenge is the time. For
Okay.
me, how I'm planning my time in the life to have my me time, this me time, and for the resin also it's hard for me because resin is affected by the humidity.
Yes.
So I need a full ventilated place, well ventilated. I need to check the results. Maybe sometimes I'm repeating, maybe sometimes I'm polishing and do again because the humidity is affecting my work.
Even
sometimes.
that's why you need like an isolated area
Yes.
with a good AC, good weather,
Yeah,
and work.
yeah, it is. Sometimes the resin workers doesn't like the winter time and the humid time.
Like us now.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, if you don't finish your resin work, it affected if I put a new color later, like maybe I finish maybe 30%. If I want to continue another day, it will be affected, not the same quality. I noticed like people who do resin, they want to complete the work in the same day.
Depending on the work, and if it's one layer and it's clear, I will not add anything on the top. I will finish it in maybe in 15 minutes. Because the resin itself, you need to finish it in 15 minutes. After that, it started to be hardened, so you need to finish it quickly. But sometimes, if I'm making more than one layer, maybe it takes 10 days
10 days.
because I'm waiting every layer to be good cured.
And also there is something else, even with the acrylic, so it's easier to keep it and you continue
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
So if I want to be like, imagine I want to do brainstorming about our next artwork. Tell us more about your steps before you create any artwork. What you are doing at the beginning.
First, I designed it in my mind. Sometimes I draw it, even the resin. I put my ideas, what I'll do, the steps. Then I start. For the acrylic, it's the same. We make the linings, we make the measurements, then we start the process. Then I put the materials, make the working station is suitable for the resin or for the acrylic. Then I start.
Because of the social medias, how usually you also communicate with your followers? Some people because you will hearing some comments, you will hear
Yes,
some
true.
messages. Some people maybe they want to give their opinions. Some person maybe they want to order something from you.
Yeah.
But you have to follow their order for sure
Sure.
about the things. So let's talk more about, first of all, not followers, the clients. How usually you communicate with them? For sure they will give you a recommendation
Sure.
and they force you something and you have to give them your recommendation also.
Yes.
How usually communicating with your clients?
First, I'm welcoming any ideas, even if I didn't try it before. I feel that it's a challenge, then I will accept it. Then, for me, I communicate with them step by step. Even if someone is telling me do it as you want, I want
To do it with
to
them.
do it. Yeah, with your artwork, I will not give you any ideas, but in the same time, I'm letting them to follow step by step. Is it okay? Is it the color is okay? Everything is okay. till they get their art piece to feel they will feel
Usually, sorry for,
satisfied.
I'm
Yes.
satisfied. Sorry for interrupting. Usually, you show them your steps. Like, I finished this line. Is it okay? Let me continue.
Yes.
You usually show them.
Yeah. Even if I'll make words, lines, if I'll put some of them are reserving their flowers, their pictures, I'll ask before the steps so they can feel.
You like to show it, and you like people give comments, especially the client.
Sure, because they want something in their mind. Some of them, they are having a picture in their mind, so I'll not reach the picture if I'll not ask.
Can you share with us about the story or not forget about one certain clients, and there is something like a story about your artwork or their artwork, and you did something good with them, and they are happy? Something in your mind comes, like for resin or for acrylic.
One time a client, she asked me to reserve her baby's memory, the picture for her baby and the hospital bracelet. She told me, do it as you want. Then also I asked her about the colors, which color do you want? She got her first piece, then she told me, I'll do for the other baby because I liked it so much. I want to have for the older baby. She got me also the pictures and the things. Then it was very nice because also we make it depending on the name. It was also special for each baby depending on the name, on the colors that they like.
Amazing. And that time when you felt her reaction, how was it felt to you?
The satisfaction,
Satisfaction.
the full satisfaction. That's the nice about my work.
That's what gives you motivation to do extra.
Sure.
So this is all about the social media. So do you recommend always for all artists to follow in the social media to go to this kind of thing, or no, you have to stay in your gallery, just participate and that's it? What do you recommend?
No, nowadays the social media is very important. You have to publish on social media. It's a marketing issue. So you will follow people will follow you. You will know what the market needs, what to do, what's the new techniques, what's the new ideas in arts and in everything. So it's not only about doing your work in your workshop. No, you need to publish it. You need them to see what's the process of doing your art piece.
So that's why you have to follow always with them.
Sure.
Sometimes you have to do something with your own work, no worries about it. You don't like pay attention to your followers. Like, I want to just publish my artwork because it shows my satisfaction.
Is it? And also to let them know what's the type that you can do it. If you will not publish what you're working and what you like to work, they will not know what to order. So most of the time I'm doing a piece on my own ideas. Then they will sometimes they order it the same piece or something similar. Sometimes they change depending on what they want.
In each situation.
Yeah.
And also there is something else. This is we talk more about the social medias. Now let's talk more about before we end our conversation. Acrylic and resin. Which one will gonna stay still with you?
Maybe both.
Both with them.
Maybe both. I took a workshop about biography and I liked it so much. Maybe I will add it to the resin and acrylic and work with wood.
With wood.
Yes.
So it will be three mixed together.
Yes, that's the mixed media.
So next time, after you did your first artwork with these three things, you have to communicate us, okay?
Sure.
To be like beyond the craft, to take this exclusive thing, okay?
Sure.
Okay?
It's a pleasure.
Promise?
Yes, promise.
Thank you so much. We can say all the times our distinguished guests, good times run very fast.
Yes.
We didn't fill the time. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Your last words to us.
Thank you for this opportunity. I enjoyed my day too much with all of you. Thank you for the nice words and the nice encouragement also.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're speaking to the artist Dua Al Khidr. She's already sharing with us about her journey in acrylic and even her resin. She already sharing with us about who supported her, the big challenges, the techniques, and even more. Hope you enjoyed our episode. See you next time with more amazing episodes on your show, Beyond the Craft. Have a good time.